to tell us more on this and the potential impact of this move as well. Sonal, tell us more.
Well, yes, US has gone ahead and sanctioned two big Russian oil producers. One of them, of course, is Rosneft. The other one is Lukoil, which is done to pressure Moscow to negotiate a peace deal with Ukraine. Now, remember, UK had done it last week, and before that, last year itself in July, European Union had issued a communique where they had put out sanctions on Russian oil and gas companies, the major ones there, and EU restrictions on operations of Rosneft's 20 million tons per annum refinery in India as well. Now, why is Rosneft so important for India? Now, do remember, Rosneft is a Russian state-owned oil corporation which owns 49.13% stake in a private company in India, which is Nayara Energy. And Nayara Energy operates the second largest private refinery in the country as well. As I said earlier, it has a capacity of 20 million tons per annum. Now, some numbers for Nayara Energy. As of September 2025, it relied entirely on Russian supplies. This is because the sanctions earlier did not give it the way forward in terms of importing crude oil from other producers, the likes of Iraq and other non-Russian sources as well. Crude oil imports fell 22% on a YOY basis for Nayara Energy to 330 barrels per day in September 2025. This is about imports. In fact, the exports also dropped massively to around 89,000 barrels per day, which compares with around 210,000 barrels per day on a YOY basis. The exports majorly were to the countries like Middle East, Turkey, Brazil, etc. But because of these sanctions that came through last year, all these exports also saw a big fall on a YOY basis. Now, remember, in their earlier statement as well, Nayara Energy indicated that they are seeking assistance from government to navigate challenges posed by these sanctions. In fact, we did speak to some experts in the morning on what the possible impact of these sanctions could be on crude oil prices, on refining margins and cracks overall. We spoke to M.K. Surana, who is the ex-CMD at HPCL. He indicated that the next thing to watch out for will be if sanctions keeps all Russian barrels out of the market, but he did not think that that will happen because China continues to buy Russian oil massively at higher volumes, and this is something that they will continue to do so. Crude prices should not be impacted much in medium term because market is very well supplied, and that is not something which will impact pricing so much. So according to him, there will be no impact on crude oil prices and also refining cracks because of this sanction that has come in from the US.